Hi guys, I'm Nicole, and I am vlogging about my 21 day sugar detox. So it's a little weird. I've never done a video or anything before. I have this vlog, barely kind of started it up, trying to get things going. Got a lot of things going in my life, which is really great. Been working a little bit with Diane Sanfilippo, who created the 21 Day Sugar Detox. And so I've been working with her on that program, and so I kind of know it inside out, but it doesn't mean that I live it every day. And so I'm really excited to get started. Um, I went to the farmer's market today, and I got some bones for stew, some bone broth. I think hopefully you know all about the magical wonders of bone broth. And I didn't get bacon. Very sad I didn't get bacon. Bacon is so popular around these parts that it didn't get there in time. What else did I get? I got some broccoli and I got some carrots, and just some really yummy natural whole things. And I'm excited. And so let me tell you a little about my story and problems. I don't really eat that much sugar. Um, I, you know, got some health things going on. And so, probably my biggest vice is like 80% dark chocolate, which has some sugar in it. Don't eat too much fruit, but I'm very sensitive, so I do feel the effects if I go off. And I've done this 21 day sugar detox before. I think the first time was kind of like not amazing, but I tried. The second time was really awesome, and then once I stopped, it was just like free for all. And so that's kind of happened twice when I'd stopped and it was just like a free for all type of thing. And so hopefully it doesn't happen this time. I've been eating really clean these past, 2 weeks or 3 weeks. It's just kind of always a spectrum of what's going on in your life and sort of like, my relationship with food. I think a lot of people in this sort of, or who are motivated, can have a complicated relationship with food. And I think that is also a spectrum. Like it kind of varies. So I'm excited. The number one thing, which is this is weird, but I have a stevia problem. It's a covert sugar addiction. I really enjoy some liquid stevia and some cocoa powder. Not the worst thing in the world, but not something that really makes me feel great. I think when I cut out stevia the last time I did the 21 day sugar detox, I kind of felt a difference. Like I felt like, you know, um, my skin was looking a little bit clearer, maybe like a little bit puffier. So I think there was some sort of kind of, biological response, insulin type response that stevia does give you. Um, and so that's kind of like one of my main hurdles. Um, and I think for this 21 day sugar detox, I am going to do sort of like level 3 regular um, the first week. And then the second and third week, I'm going to try to do a little bit of like an autoimmune protocol type of thing. Like maybe not super strict. I was talking to my roommate about it. And we were saying like that mustard is not allowed on the autoimmune protocol, which I just like, what else am I supposed to put on my sardines? Um, so, but I'm going to cut out nightshades and like I have a bell pepper problem. It's not a problem. Like bell peppers aren't bad, but I do just have some, I think, lingering health issues and kind of, you know, inflammation, weird things that maybe might benefit of just trying. So, my cousin is gonna do it with me. I'm really excited, and so we're gonna commit to it, do it right. I've got my book. It's not. I don't have my cousin. My roommate cousin, she stole it from me. She's reading it in her room right now. But I think it's, if there was ever probably someone, more set up for success at this, it would be me because I work with Diane. She's amazing. And so I actually created all the emails that are being sent to people. So kind of a sneak peek, but honestly, like things are getting a little crazy. I haven't even read a lot of the content. So I'm going to sign up for my own emails that I made. And then I'm gonna get them and read them and kind of still experience them like thoroughly, not just like on a surface level as I'm like doing my graphic design work. And so yeah, what else? What are some other goals? Another goal that I have is to get some sleep, like a sleep detox as well. Like this chick needs sleep. I just started freelance graphic designing, so Diane kind of was able to catapult me into like my potential, and it's been really amazing. She's such a, Diane really empowers people, which is brilliant. And so she was able to hire me, and then also I'm working for a couple other people, just like in the paleo blogosphere type of thing, which is, can't tell you how exciting and amazing it is. So I'm really, yeah, so that's amazing. But more sleep deprived than I've ever been in my whole life. And so I think as much as it's hard to like detach and just, go to bed, so I gotta do it. It's because it's really only going to benefit me. Yeah, not too much can get done after midnight, or what do they say? Like nothing good happens after 12 a.m. So that is another goal of mine. And then another goal of mine is exercise. So it's, don't want to get too ambitious here because, but I think moving our bodies, again, since I've been working so much, this couch that I'm sitting on here, this is my workspace. So getting off this little guy, getting a little bit of sunlight, because I think that as I've been literally like melded into this couch, I've been feeling the effects hard of like what that toll that can have on your body, because I think you don't realize how just like getting up, taking a shower, and like going to your office and walking to the bathroom, walking to lunch with your friends, walking around the business park. I used to work at a couple corporate places, so I don't think you realize like sort of how even those small little things are really beneficial to just sort of like being alive and being, healthy. And so when I wake up and I, don't necessarily have to shower, sometimes I shower. And I live in an apartment, and so it's like don't have a lot of access to sunlight, and don't live in a very safe neighborhood, so I don't walk around it a lot. So it's a little bit of extra effort for me to kind of get outside, and but I think that's something that is really important. Like it's kind of profound to me as I'm still eating like relatively clean. I mean very clean. I eat 100% paleo. But the effects that really has on your body and your health. So yeah. So I think I downloaded this app called the 7-Minute Workout. It's not like the most amazing thing, but it's sort of interval training. It's sit-ups and high knees and that kind of thing. And so I did it for the past 2 days, and I can't even tell you how sore I am, which is like maybe a little bit sad, but also maybe speaks to like the benefits of interval training. So I think some of my goals is to do that, and I also have a little kettlebell. So I'm doing some kettlebell swings. Maybe it's in the morning doing that, and I'm drinking some coffee in the morning outside in the sunlight. So getting sun exposure every day. Of course, eating clean on the 21-Day Sugar Detox. And then another goal that my cousin and I have are to eat liver and bone broths every day. So we have our bone broth brewing. We got some like backbones from the farmer's market. We've never had backbones before. They were out of stew bones. So I'm kind of excited to see how that turns out. I think we put some celery in there, and we also like to put some, sea veggies and what else? Apple cider vinegar type of thing. There's something just so nourishing about bone broth. It's almost like immediate. So we're going to drink that. I like to drink it in the morning, or maybe in the afternoon, like if I get a little snacky. And then also liver. So I haven't made them yet, but I'm going to make liver meatballs, which is like I think the easiest way to eat liver. So I kind of like to make them with, probably like a ratio of a quarter of percentage, that doesn't make sense, a quarter of liver to 1 part liver, there we go, 1 part liver to 4 parts beef. And then I like to put a ton of onions in there, a ton of garlic, and then coconut aminos. That's my secret to making liver taste, or masking the flavor of liver. So coconut aminos, of course, salt and pepper, whatever spices. I bought some really beautiful sage from Farmer's Market. Gonna try that in there. And then I'm also gonna try to put some squash in there. I know that sounds kind of weird. Not zucchini squash, but butternut squash. I've done that before, and it's like so tasty. So some squash, maybe a little bit of spinach. So kind of like a whole meal in a ball, which is good for me because I'm really busy. So eat, maybe at least 1 liver meatball a day. Drink some bone broth, and hopefully I'm gonna be feeling like a superstar, you know. So then I can just like work all the better for all the people that I love, and like support my little business. Um, so yeah, so tomorrow, day one. Um, I'm excited. I mean, I don't think I'm not like scared. I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be super hard. I think that almost like the lifestyle pieces are gonna be a little bit harder for me. But hopefully, blogging about this, or vlogging as I shall say, uh, will make it even easier, and more accountable. So yeah, I'm also one more goal, last goal. No chocolate. Along the lines of kind of that weird autoimmune thing, like maybe one day I can have, a relatively balanced relationship with chocolate, but not today. This right here, a little embarrassed. Do you see this? This was like, I like to do this chocolate powder, gelatin, coconut milk, stevia, a little bit of salt thing. Not too bad, for the um, healthy eating, you know, type of people. Uh, so this was my farewell, you know, chocolate treat. Again, could not that bad, but for me, these are my goals. So, oh, hey, what's up? Uh, yeah, those are my goals. Please excuse the awkward vlog. I've never done this in my whole life. And I hope you enjoyed my video. And hopefully you'll be able to see more of these. Okay. Happy detoxing. Bye.